Hello everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm here with the first video in the Dark Zone series. And today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new horror short film, On the Way to My Grave. Ladies and gentlemen, it is October 3rd, which means my series, The Dark Zone, has appeared on the GMHaunts YouTube channel, and this is the first video in the series. So, before this video starts, I just want to say I have so much spookiness planned for the rest of the month of October in my Dark Zone series. So many fun secrets that I'm not going to tell you yet, but definitely stay on the channel. So remember, subscribe right now so you don't miss out on any of the other Dark Zone videos. I got so much more coming in October, and you're not going to want to miss it. Alright, so for the first video in the Dark Zone series, I wanted to do a review on the brand new horror short film from the brand new production company, HEARSE Entertainment. So, HEARSE Entertainment is a brand new production company that is a horror-based production company. They recently came out with their first ever horror short film, and it is titled On the Way to My Grave. So, On the Way to My Grave is actually a horror short film that takes place all in one set. Now, this set is actually in a funeral home. So, the movie basically follows a couple family members and relatives who are very unique and strange. I'll go further into that in a second. So we have all these family members at the funeral home. We have a guy in the coffin. One of the women is actually very sad and depressed that this person has died, and the person in the coffin definitely looks eerie. So the reason I wanted to do a review on this short film was because it just came out actually a couple days ago, 2 days ago, and when I saw it, I absolutely loved it. I think HEARSE Entertainment did an amazing job and definitely hit it out of the ballpark for their first ever horror short film, and I really loved it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the acting. I think the acting in On the Way to My Grave was absolutely fantastic. That is the perfect word I would use to describe it. Fantastic. I think everyone who was an actor in this movie had a really unique character, and the writer did an amazing job at creating characters here and creating cool storyline. Each family member or relative looks very unique. They look very unique, they sound very unique, and even without them talking at all, we can tell they have very unique backstory, and I like the characters. The characters are very rich, and I've seen some other movies, not even short films, that the characters weren't interesting. I think in On the Way to My Grave, the characters were actually very interesting, and the actors who were playing the characters were even better, and they did very well, and it made you very happy, and the characters were very unique. Another thing I want to talk about is the camera work and shots. I think the camera work and shots in this short film were absolutely incredible. There are so many really, really nice shots in the short film, and the cameraman and the director had an amazing eye for shots, and they definitely knew what shots to do and when to do them. Every single shot in this movie and the camera work kept the watchers and kept the people watching the movie on the edge of their seat and on their toes. You're always thinking about what's going to happen next, and they did a great job of the camera work showing you what to think about at that time, and it's always following the characters you want to be thinking about. Another thing I want to talk about in this short film was the makeup. The makeup was on point in this movie. There's a scene where the guy in the coffin actually leans up, turns his head, and is spitting blood out of his mouth. And the guy in the coffin, he actually has a weird eye. One eye is fine, and the other one's very gross looking, and it's kind of rolled back a little bit, where it's white, it's gross, and his eyelids kind of closed in. That makeup looks absolutely incredible, and they did a great job with that scene. One of the reasons I love that scene is the blood spurting out of his mouth. I love that first shot of him showing the blood coming out of his mouth, and again, that goes along with the camera work. I think the camera work, again, in this movie was just incredible, and did a great job on it. Speaking about kind of camera work and the way the movie looks, the movie is shot in 4K high resolution, so it comes off very nice. And again, I think this movie looked very, very professional for HEARSE Entertainment's first short film. I can definitely see this horror-based production company becoming a big thing in the horror and Halloween community, and I think people are really going to enjoy it. The reason I wanted to do a review on it is because I have my platform, GMHaunts, and I wanted to share it on my platform to get it out to more people. I really believe that I love this thing. I think it's a great first film, and I think it shows that this horror-based production company has so much to come. It's very exciting, so definitely go check it out. Again, there's a link at the top of the description to go watch it. Definitely go check them out and watch the short film. But yeah, I really love the camera work in this movie, and another thing that I really enjoyed about it was the storyline. Although this movie is only 5 minutes long, the director and the writer did an amazing job of fitting in nice storyline, good characters, and an interesting idea all into 5 minutes. I think even though it's 5 minutes, everything in the movie is always keeping you on edge. It always makes you want to see what's going to happen next. And again, it looks beautiful because it's a very nice camera work and high resolution. They did a great job of forging a story and creating an idea and then being able to fit it into just a 5-minute short film. Another thing I really like about this movie is they give you a couple shots of the creepy guy in the mask and the orange suit sitting at the back of the funeral home. Now, one word I could use to describe this guy is just mysterious. What is this guy going to do? How is he involved with the story? And is he involved with HEARSE Entertainment? Now, the reason I would say that, which I'll say in a second, I just think I really like that character. I think he was interesting. When we see the first shot of him, it got me thinking, how does this guy involved with this whole short film? Is he going to do something? Something I thought was interesting, I thought that guy with the mask and the clipboard was kind of similar to the Crypt Keeper. Now, the reason I say this is because Crypt Keeper was involved in all of his stories. I think it would be interesting, and again, if HEARSE Entertainment is watching this, please comment down below, let me know. Do you plan on using this guy kind of as your Crypt Keeper, and will he be appearing in your other short films? I think it would be awesome if HEARSE Entertainment kept using this guy and he was involved with all their short films and all their short stories. I think it's very interesting because I like the character. I think he was unique. Another thing I just want to talk about, because I found it interesting and I think it was really kind of cool. It was just a cool write-in. I really like the lady. I don't even know what you would call her because she's kind of strange and I don't even know what you call her. The lady walking around the funeral, she has the kind of blue outfit carrying the tray with all these strange trinkets and items. I really like that character because it's, again, another way to describe it is just mysterious. How is she going to be involved and what is her job? When you get that one shot of her holding the tray and walking around the funeral home, we actually see that there's a shrunken head. We see that there's a box that says tips. She has two popcorn things taped to the end of the tray, and it's very strange. Again, not something you would see in an actual funeral home, but I just thought she was an interesting character, and again, very, very mysterious. Again, I just want to mention it again because I thought it was really cool. All the family members, I think, were very interesting in this movie. We have the old man, we have the guy eating the sandwich, we have the actually crying lady, and they're just all very interesting. Again, without even them speaking, they all have cool backgrounds and they all have unique looks. So I think they definitely could have a lot of backstory for those characters, and I really like it. But again, overall, I think this short film was really nice. Again, especially for their first one, they did an amazing job of writing a script, putting it together, shooting it, and editing it. The editing of this movie was also very nice. It didn't seem choppy at all. It seemed like, again, like a professional short film. I'll tell you another thing. I really liked the soundtrack of this movie. The soundtrack was also just fantastic. The score that plays in the beginning when it says the title sequence, "On the Way to My Grave," that kind of funeral-like song, I think is very cool, and I really like that. Especially the song that plays in the credits and throughout the movie. It all fits so perfectly into the horror short, and I think it really, again, kept watchers on edge. I mentioned that a lot during this, that it always kept you on edge. The movie, the score, the soundtrack, everything kept you on edge and kept you wanting to see more, wanted you to see more, and just wondering what was going to happen next. I think it was really good, and I absolutely love this short film. Again, Link at the top of the description to go check out On the Way to My Grave. I was not sponsored, by the way. Get that out of the way. I was not sponsored in saying any of this. I just really enjoyed it and wanted to share it with you guys. I was not told or sponsored to do this, but definitely go check that out. So again, there is a link to On the Way to My Grave at the top of the description, and I'll also put a link to HEARSE Entertainment, all of their social media, so you can go follow them, like them, hit the notification bell so you can get notifications when they drop their new short films, because I know they have more in the works, and it's going to be great stuff, so definitely go do that. So, just some final notes. Again, I absolutely love On the Way to My Grave. I'm very excited to see what else is to come from HEARSE Entertainment, and I would probably have to give this movie 9 out of 10. It is a fresh movie, it is scary, again, it is fresh, and I love that dark comedy aspect to it. It has an awesome aesthetic to it, and I absolutely love the movie. That's going to wrap up my review for On the Way to My Grave, so let's cut to the outro. So that's going to wrap up the first video in my giant DaRk zOnE 2020 series. Like I said in the beginning, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I got so much spooky stuff and awesome stuff planned for the rest of October, and my DaRk zOnE series will not be disappointing. So much cool stuff coming, and you're not going to want to miss it. Go check out the top of the description of this video. I will put at the top the link to On the Way to My Grave, the brand new horror short film from HEARSE Entertainment. Also, I will put a link to all their social medias. Please, please, please go follow them and like them. They need all the support they can get, and they definitely deserve it. They have so much cool stuff coming, and you're not going to want to miss it. So go stream out as many times as you can On the Way to My Grave. You're really going to enjoy it, and follow and like them on all their social medias. That's going to wrap up this video, so I will see you guys later for more Halloween 2020 news and updates. Goodbye!